Students, today from Reader we are going to see Billy Rabbit to Mary by Elisa Lee Fallen. First we will see about poet and about her poem. Come, let's see. Elisa Lee Fallen, 1787 to 1860, was the fifth of 13 children in a prominent Boston family. She born in a Boston family and there were 13 members, that is her siblings, and she is the fifth one. Her father was engaged in international trade and diplomacy. Her intellectually accomplished mother assured that her daughters were well educated. Father was doing business and mother, an educated one, she thought that her daughters also should be educated. In 1819, after the death of their father, Eliza and two of her sisters established their own household. So, after father's death, Eliza and two sisters helped in building the household. She belonged to a group that founded a Sunday school and met regularly to discuss religious issues. So, here says that a Sunday school, it's a Christian people meet on Sundays for the Bible study, for the children's purpose. So there she solved the issues, religious issues. Through this group, she met Charles Follen, an intellectual who had fled Germany because official opposition to his democratic views thwarted his academic career. So this group introduced Charles Follen, and he was working in Germany. Actually, he went to Germany because opposition people, they were spoiling his career and they were against him. So now they both got married and they got a son in 1830. They got married in 1828 and after 2 years they got a son. Both Follens were outspoken early members of the Massachusetts anti-slavery movement. So it is one of the American original group. So for their slavery purpose, they were under slavery. For against them anti-slavery purpose, the both Follens worked. Charles was appointed Harvard's first German professor but was not reappointed because of his anti-abolitionism. It means he was selected for Harvard's first German professor, but again he was not selected because they were working for this movement, abolitionism. Following Charles' death in a shipwreck in 1840, Eliza broadened her activism and publishing, becoming one of Boston's most revered citizens. Husband died and still she began to continue her work and her husband's work. And these both are the works of the poet. From 1828 to 1830 she edited the Christian Teacher's Manual, and from 1843 to 1850 the Child's Friend, both Sunday school publications. Three Little Kittens has been ascribed to Follen but was of unknown authorship, appended to the English edition of Follen's Little Songs for Little Boys and Girls, and retained in later American editions. Her work, how she has published and how the editors have taken her work. Follen also published editions of the writings of Fenelon, a 17th century French liberal theorist, and of Charles Follen, other writings, The Skeptic 1835 and Sketches of Married Life 1838. From Little Songs for Little Boys and Girls, Boston, Whitmore, Niles and Hall, Milwaukee, A. Whitmore and Co. 1856, first edition, published in 1833. The other's work and her husband's work as well as her work she has published. Now we can see about her home. It's a wonderful message and we can see her imagination. Mary was a girl. She got a rabbit. She caught a rabbit and wanted that rabbit to be with her as a pet. The name of the rabbit is Billy, a male rabbit. And after escaping, the Billy rabbit escaped from her, and now it is writing a letter to Mary. So what the letter is all about, we will see. Artichoke woods, it's a forest and it's a plant. You thought, my dear Mary, you had Billy fast. So it is writing, Billy rabbit is writing that, dear Mary, you thought that I have caught Billy rabbit, but I tried very hard and escaped you at last. But still, I escaped from you. The chance was so tempting, I thought I would nab it. Every day, Billy Rabbit was thinking to escape, and it got the chance. And she grabbed that chance. That is called nab. Make use of that chance. It was not very naughty, I'm sure, in a rabbit. Oh, let not your kind heart be angry with me. So don't get angry as I have escaped from you. But think what a joy it is to be free. So here says, I want to be free, liberty, to see the green woods, to feel the fresh air. I want to see the forest, the woods, means forest and artichoke. I want to be there and I want to feel the fresh air. How can I stay inside the room? To skip and to play and to run everywhere. I want to jump and play. Here and there I want to move. The food that you gave me was pleasant and sweet. It was very sweet. It was very tasty. But I would rather be free, though with nothing to eat. Even if food is not there, I will sustain. But I want to be free. You have given me food, but there was no freedom. Though food will not be there, I want to be free. Oh, how glad they all were to see me come back. When it went home, when Billy went home, all the families came to her. Family members came to her to see, and everyone wanted to give me a smack. They want to give him hard kiss. And you know this very well, when you are out of your home and returning after 1 year or 2 years, and they will welcome you and hug you and they will give you kiss, right? That's what Billy also experienced, and he is writing the letter. Dick knocked over Brownie and they are his friends and jumped over Bun, and the neighbors came into the witness the fun. So everyone came together and they came and see Billy Rabbit. My father said something but could not be heard. Father said something but Billy could not hear. My mother looked at me but spoke not a word. Billy's mother looked at Billy but she couldn't speak. And while she was looking, her eyes became pink. That means the tear is about to come. Right? When someone cries, the eyes become red. Right? And she shed a few tears, I verily think. And so now Billy is thinking that, yeah, truly she has cried. So it become pink. To him who a hole or a palace inhabits, whether you live in a hole, small hole, rabbit lives in a burrows, right? Or palace where Mary lives, that is in the house, to all sorts of beings, to men and to rabbits, from the men, human being to rabbits, are dear, to us all is sweet liberty. If you are living in a hole or in a house, you need what? Liberty, that is free. Especially Mary, to you and to me. For Mary and to Billy. So I hope you will forgive me for sending this letter. I am sending this letter and you have to forgive me. I hope she will forgive. To tell you I am safe and feel so much better. Now I am feeling better and I am safe also. Because he is in her, she believes in his home. Cut all sorts of capers and act very silly. It's telling about jumping and playing and act very silly, and I'm your devoted affectionate. So you enjoy and I'm very truly lovingly Billy. And see the imagination of the poet. Small rabbit is writing to Mary, who escaped from Mary, and with concern Billy is writing a letter. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you.